Welcome back to Royal Particle Plays Gnomoria. This is right on the tail of the last episode. We have our straw beds going. Let's see. Look at our population, see how we have no one in the title, that's great. Because when they're idle, they just wander around. And when you need them to do something, maybe they'll be on this corner of the map. They just don't. And then they'll be out of reach. Alright. Now, I'm going to dig out some little areas for this stairway so that I can put torches down it later. Once. Because creatures will spawn in the dark. And I just want to keep it lighted so that they won't. At least not as often. Then I'm going to start digging out here and looking for some more. It's really important to get it going right away because you really need your military up and going by summer, about 12 days in. So I'll leave my miners to that. Alright, the second stockpile room, I'm going to make it my food stockpile. Put this down to 10. I'm going to say, I'm going to go to goods and add food and drink. I'm going to go back. Then I'm going to mess with this stockpile because moving the things from the workbenches is more important, so I'm going to put that at number 9. And one thing that's different from a door fortress is that you actually have to build your storage units, which I'm not sure if that's the best idea. See, we have 3 crates, so I'm going to build 3 crates here for the food. And then I'm going to build some barrels, 2 barrels, so we only have 2 barrels, and that's where our drinks will go. Now the first thing I'm going to want to make after these crude workshops are done is I'm going to want to make a carpenter. This is so that I can, well, my preference is to make wheelbarrows so that we can start stockpiling our rocks. Because it is important to make sure that you wall off all the mines that you have, so getting all the rocks out of it is really important. Okay, I'm going to designate some mining here. Just going to go 10 out. Looks like there may be a room here, so instead of doing that, I'm going to do that. Then, well, we're going to actually open up the room just so that it is possible that through the caverns we can see what ores are in what areas, and in that way we can skip right to them when we need them. I'm just going to put some exploratory tunnels here. Looks like our miners are going to get right on it. Speed this up a little bit so we can get to see the cavern. If there is one. Yep, there it is. See right here? I'm going to pause it. You come down here, this is copper. Right there. And granite. We come down here, some emeralds and some silver. Down a little bit more, here's some lapis lazuli, which may be interesting to make some furniture out of. Keep going down. What do we have here? Sandstone, normal, marble wall, which will be important if I ever want to make statues, which I probably will. And what's this red? Bauxite. Nothing too interesting. Like what I'm looking for here is for tin. That would be amazing to find because I've never found tin, and it's important for making bronze, for making better weapons and armor. So what I'm going to do here is build 2 walls. Build a wall here. Because now that I have the view of it, I don't need to have it open. From right here, I don't see that there's any ores around here, so I may have to just keep going down until negative 14 here to get to that copper. It's really important to get your metal going as soon as possible. I'm going to come back up here, look at the production. Just going to look at my stocks real fast to make it easier. Let's say goods. Fruit, we got some bread, milk, wine. We got 33 planks, that's a lot of planks. I don't know where my where this person is. Let's check this priority. I don't know where it would be. Let's see, is there any cutting going on? No, there's no tree felling. Where is he? Let's go to population. We assign. It's usually a woodcutter. We have 2. I just had. Oh, that was the stonemaker. Here, what we're going to do is assign someone to do the work. Because the builders have nothing better to do at the moment. I'm gonna have this builder, what's his name? Sprixingly Bubble, whatever. And we're going to just add wood here. Go to carpentry. And then I'm just gonna say rename the profession Builder Carp. Yeah, Builder Carp. That's a good one. So, you should go straight to this. Yep, there it goes. Yeah, that was the problem. It's important to make sure that you have all your bases covered, as it can become a problem a little later. Of course, they're moving these apples instead of the dirt because of the priority levels. So I'm a little behind on my workshop creation because of that. Alright, let's go back down to the depths, see if we found anything. No, we didn't find anything. So what I'm going to do is, just to check, is I'm going to build. I'm going to do some more exploring, just in case. 10 out there, 10 out there. Then we'll go back and make another 10 shot. That way, we can see just as much as we possibly can. If we run into a cavern, that's also good because we can find out where they are and avoid them and see some more. Looks like we found some sapphire. I don't know if there's sapphires. Yeah, let's see. Well, that guy's thirsty and he doesn't want to work. It's not what I want to see. This is also a problem that I have. Is there? Yep, sapphire. Is that clicking on the correct block is a little finicky. We got some emeralds over here too. Really, these are only good for making your worth go up and selling them so that you can, get more yaks or something. Maybe some emus. As this is going, we have a chair done, as you can see here. All of our food is moved. Looking all neat. Alright, we're gonna set up that grove. Say grove. Let's do a 5x5 pine grove. Let's see, it's not gonna be able to do all of it at once. It's not as important as building things, though, to be attentive to that, so I'm going to make it a 6. See, we have 25 spaces. So what I'm going to do as well is cut some more clippings of these pine trees, and hopefully we can get 5 seeds. They won't get to this for a little bit. Here we go. He hasn't made anything yet. He's working on it. Oh. First guy is getting sleepy on the second day. Just a little bit about sunrise. Let's see. I'm gonna go to designate area. You go to dormitory and mark this as a dormitory so that they will sleep there. If not, they'll sleep on the floor and get a not a very well rested sleep. And it's important to have them well rested. I'm not sure on the mechanics, but I believe they stay awake longer, which is of course good for working them to the bone. Yeah. Yep, here they go. They're all going to sleep. We're gonna have probably 2 people fall asleep outside of that. Maybe 3. Alright, since we're all pretty much going to sleep, I'm gonna go check on this. These emeralds, see, they take a really long time to mine, so usually want to leave them until your workers are ready, are more proficient at mining. I'm just going to dig down to this copper here. Should be a big vein. I'm just gonna speed things up because everyone's asleep. Move it up to the double. And he didn't finish the workbench, or the second chair. That's great. Well, just to make sure it gets done right away, I'm going to go to wood and say carpenter. See, we have the chair and the chisel without the workbench. What I'm going to do is build that carpenter workbench right here. If I had some editing software, I would cut this out, but I don't, so I guess you'll just have to sit through it. Yeah, fell asleep in the mines. Probably not a safe place, bro. And, yeah. So it looks like we're good for having a baby yak in 11 days now. That's good. So in recent news in the movie industry is for some reason they picked Ben Affleck to be Batman. Who does that? Oh, Zack Snyder, that's who. Fucking asshole. I am an advocate for having John Hamm do Batman. I think he would be really great. I mean, he has experience with the dark tone and things like that. I'm going to designate this room right here so I don't mess it up. And then I'm going to build all the way over here and build around the edge of the cave. Mine around the we'll see where the vein is going, and we'll go from there. Usually the first thing I run into is silver, but copper is good too. Let's see, there's our second chair. The workbench should be soon. And we are out of wood, as you can see here. And those clippings did provide us some much needed seeds or saplings. I'm gonna fell some more trees because we're out. That's not good. Let's do a 8x8 block. Get rid of those eyesore clipping ones out of the way. Stocks are doing well. We're still over 100 drink and 95 food. Alright, here's the carpenter. So now what we want to do here is the first thing, the absolute first thing that I like to do is build 2 wheelbarrows. I click the back button instead. Build 2 wheelbarrows, and usually I put the sticks behind it. So that what happens is you build the sticks you need, and then he builds the wheelbarrow, then he builds the stick, and then he builds the wheelbarrow. Because it skips the things that it can't make. So now that we have that going, we can start building or start mining our rock stockpile. Right here. Do a 9x9. I'm going to make, that's a rock stockpile. This will also house our rock blocks, which I forgot, so I'm going to say stone. Everything that's stone except for raw stone. Basically our general stockpile where we can see everything that's there that we have. And what I'm also going to do is under these I'm going to put those things that I had over there. Let me say craft a chair, craft a 2, and I'm also going to add workbench, craft a 2. The only reason I'm not making these specifically pine is because the only planks we have are pine. I believe I did exactly what I wanted. Yep. So after these wheelbarrows are done, he'll make chairs and workbenches. Right now, what I would like from here is not another chair, but another workbench. So I'm going to cancel the chair and keep the workbench there. So I can start up my stone cutter. Alright, well, I believe this is around 15 minutes, so I'm going to cut it here. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Give me some tips if you have any, and I'll see you on the next episode.